What's going on, everybody? Real Car Collector here. Back again for some more retail. And as you probably saw from the title, we are actually on the road, so the backdrop's a little bit different because of that. Wife and I decided to take a little trip, kind of doing a road trip across the Wild West. We just happened to stop in at a Walmart to kind of load up on basically road snacks is what it amounted to, and they happened to have some retail that actually had just stock. So they had some Bowman stuff, they had some Diamond King stuff, they had a ton of Score football. I don't think there's any of that even missing, but swung in there and picked up a few blasters, and then also they had the value packs that have the 2 packs, but with those exclusive camos. So all the open stuff there is from the value packs themselves. Go ahead and get these ripped open and get packs out. And the value packs were not that bad. Nothing just extreme monsters by any means, but definitely some decent stuff. We'll just run a quick recap of those. Some camos, Dominguez, there's Vogel first Bowman camo, there's a Salas first Bowman camo. So that was pretty good. A couple colors. So these were 5 of those fat packs. There's a Carson Tucker at a $1.99. Got a nice little pink shimmer. And then Isaiah Green at a $4.99. Just the sky blue. Here is our first Bowman's. Got the Acosta paper, and then several first Bowman chromes, which are obviously the chase, or kind of the big thing to go after. Stack of prospects, stack of rookies. There's a nice Dylan Carlson card there. And then here was out of the prospect, just paper, there's a Wander Franco. That was pretty nice. So, yeah, overall, was pretty happy with that. And then I have not opened, I don't know if I've opened any of these blasters. So, grabbed a couple of those. I'm going to move the 5th pack back to the end. Any of the breaks that I've watched, any of the autos always seem to be in that 5th pack, so it may just be superstition, but we'll do that and see how close we get. So here we go. Veterans on the front. There's some rookies. Clark Schmidt, Tristan McKenzie, Ian Anderson, and Nick Madrigal. He's been tearing it up. There's a nice Rookie of the Year favorite, Evan White. That's got sharp colors on it. Kind of do a little bit of a pseudo sort as we go. Here's our chromes. Perdomo and Soderstrom. Set those there. And then our prospects there at the end. And yeah, if you picked up on it, I did throw some yesterday in some sleeves, and yes, I did bring sleeves on our trip with us, just on the off chance that we ran into some. Have sleeves will travel. There's a Garcia rookie, Sixto rookie, there's a Jordan. And then here's our chromes. Blake and James Beard. Then prospects. Andrew Vaughn, he's hitting bombs. There's a Nick York. He actually, when the Cardinals played the White Sox, he tore it up. He did pretty well, unfortunately. DeGrom. I don't know if you haven't seen it already, go watch the play with him the other day. That just wild. Runs back towards home. Then there's a big disaster that ensues. And ultimately he makes it to second. Everybody's safe. It was just wild. Terrible baseball. So pretty slow here to start out with. We'll be gone by the time this video shows, but this is actually in one of the hotels that we're staying at, and it's the hotel that Buffalo Bill Cody started. So that's a Irma hotel. It's kind of a fancy, famous, old school hotel. There's a Heliot Ramos. It's pretty nice. Jordan and Groshans. But its hotel is, I don't know, 70, 80, 90 years old. And very, very old school. I mean, just the floral carpet. It's got not all of it, a lot of the original stuff. I would say this is probably the first card opening video that's ever been done in this hotel, I would venture to say. There we go. That's a really nice one. So a Garrett Crockett out of 150, the Atomic. That is really sharp. Thicker cardstock there too. Actually, we'll set that up here for the recap. Here's a talent pipeline. I don't care for those inserts. Wish they would have done without those. Asa Lacy, Logan Davidson. And then we got another color, two parallels in the same pack. There's a first Bowman. Bryson Stott, and then a Bryson Stott. So the yellow out of 75. So not bad. That was a heck of a pack. So maybe I was wrong as far as that fifth pack having the good stuff. So this would be the fifth pack. We'll see if it was better than that last one. Meadows. Some rookies there. Stevenson. Joey Bart. Pearson. There's a nice one. Always nice to collect Trouts. And there's our first Bowman Chrome. Arias. There are other Bowman. And there's a right behind it. Well, shoot. There's all kinds of them. Let me get these in sleeves real quick. So we had the Acosta paper. We had Eddie Diaz paper. And then, make sure I don't drop these. Here's the Arias. First Bowman Chrome. And then we had, of course, the Mike Trout. I think this is the 91 Bowman. But these are a neat insert. I've noticed on some of them the centering is atrocious. This one's actually very decent. So that's our first blaster, so not bad. Two parallels, got some first Bowmans, got the Acosta. Get into these second ones. Bubik, another Stevenson, Tejada, Joey B. This has got the same, seems like the same cards there as that last one. There's a Pearson rookie. Couple Bowmans. And then our papers at the end. There's a Wander. We're going to go ahead and throw that one in a sleeve. I thought they made some moves. So it looked like he was getting geared up to be called up. And then it's like they called up somebody else. I'm not sure who it was, but it wasn't him. Mookie Betts, Bregman, Tatis. So no rookies out of that one. Here's our Chromes. There we go. Trent DeVoe, maybe? Very nice. And our prospects at the end, Casey Martin and a Jared Kelly. Sorry about the lighting, kind of slim pickings. Turns out in the early 1900s, this hotel wasn't super concerned on lighting. There's a Mountcastle rookie. There's Ohtani. He had a bomb that he hit the other day with a unreal exit velocity, like 1 teens, I believe. This is the futurist insert. Now this is a good insert, and there's a real hammer right behind it. Look at that one. So that's one we're looking for. This box is already worth it. Set that one up top. Our next one is the Robert Hassel for San Diego. And then a couple first Bowman papers. So that was a good one there. I've seen some pretty impressive autos pulled out of this. Blaze Jordan autos, some redemption autos. There's Kirillov. Rookie there, and there we go. Nice. Back to back. Very nice. So got the Acosta, got the Jordan. There's an Ivan Johnson. All the first Bowmans are good. Even better when you get the batters. Obviously, there's a Yolbear Sanchez. No color out of this blaster yet, but we doubled up on the last one, so hard to get too grumpy. Capusano. He looks like a catcher. There's a Ronnie. Yesterday got an Acuna of that 91 Bowman set, and it was really sharp, really clean. There's another one with Talent Pipelines. Don't recognize any of those names, actually. Rosario and Volpe. Not his first, but still a nice one there. Reyes first. All right, and this is that swapped around fifth pack. Can't really tell. Evan White, Nody Tavares. There's a Jazz Chisholm. This is, and there's a Cronenworth. Actually got one of those yesterday too. Nice to get. And there's a nice Cronenworth. So this has been a rookie pack. Every single card has been a rookie. Jordan Adams and Dingler. By far the best name in the whole set. Dylan Dingler. There's a Maton. Brandon Marsh. So kind of a slow blaster there, but we did get some of the nice Bowman chromes. And then a nice Jake Cronenworth here. So he's I would say overall underrated because he does a lot of things well. I know his rookies are this year's cards, but I don't know that he's eligible for Rookie of the Year. I think he was runner-up last year. There's a Bobby Dahlbeck, who's kind of petered out. Pache, Ruiz, Jeter Downs, and Jeremy Pena. For our Bowmans, another Maton. Yolbear Sanchez. If you haven't already, look up this guy's stats. He's already swinging it well. A lot better than Alec Baum seems to be doing. Patino, there's another Trout. Got Castillo, Bellinger. Then who we got? Balazovic, maybe? Set that over here. There's a Jaron Duran chrome and a Julio Rodriguez. Getting lots of the prospect chromes. not a ton of the first Bowman chromes. If you guys have opened up retail, what's been better for you, the blasters or the value packs, fat packs, whatever you want to call them? A couple of rookies there. There's a Heston Jerstad, 91. And there's kind of a good example. So that centering left to right is probably 70-30. Pretty obvious there. There we go. That's the one we're missing, Sabato. That's super sharp. And then another first Bowman right behind it, and one right behind it. So it seems like the blasters have more color, but when you start talking with those camo parallels, those are tough to get, especially in the good guys. There's the Alec Baum. And there's probably the best card we've pulled so far. Arenado, not yet in his Cardinals jersey. Juan Soto. Yastrzemski. Austin Martin, first Bowman. So we're hitting all the guys. Very nice. And Eddie Diaz, first Bowman, right behind it. So I don't think I've had this guy yet. Then we have Eddie Diaz, middle infielder for the Rocks. Royce Lewis, Liberatore, and a Vogel. So I think Lewis was a guy that a lot was expected from, but blew up his knee. Like everybody else, it got hurt. It's been unreal injuries this year. There's a Carlson. Kepler. There's our other veterans. We got Robert Hassel. Dahlquist and Choi. That one on the back, we'll get a sleeve on him. There's our prospect cards there. So I like to go ahead and get all these, especially the chromes, the first Bowman chromes, get them in sleeves. Especially since we'll still be traveling for a little while. All right, last one here. Don't see any color. There's Bichette on the front. A couple rookies, 3 rookies there. We got Austin Hendrick as a futurist. Again, that's a super neat set. Then our Bowmans. Does not look like we'll get the auto. And then last ones here. It's a pretty quiet box there. So not bad. We did hit a lot of the big boys as far as their first Bowmans. So here's our Bowman chromes. Got the Austin Martin. Obviously, there's a hitter. Sabato, Blaze Jordan, Acosta, a nice looking Mike Trout, and then a couple parallels. So the Bryson Stott out of 75, pretty low number there, and then an atomic of, I'm going to call him Crockett. I'm not sure if that's right or not, but that's out of 150. So pretty good. Have to do some sorting, have to do some packaging on some of these just to keep them safe. Again, thanks for watching. It's a little bit different, but figured we'd found it and just as well get it open. Everybody have a good weekend.